instructions. If you receive an evacuation order, please follow that order. This is critical for your safety.
That was the message from Washington Governor Bob Ferguson today as he declared a statewide emergency for flooding across western Washington. Plus, he's now calling in National Guard members to help.
A KREM 2 weather impact alert is in place as rain and wind sweep much of the inland northwest tonight and tomorrow.
But it's people enjoying it, they're amazed, and everyone liking it.
It was an early Christmas for drivers in Spokane's Logan neighborhood today as 2 gas stations dropped prices well below $2 a gallon. We'll take you to Spokane's gas war. Good evening and thank you for joining us for the KREM 2 Night Report. I'm Mark Hanrahan. We start tonight with a live look at downtown Spokane where strong winds continue to sweep through the inland northwest. We remain under that KREM 2 weather impact alert tonight with gusts expected to top 50 miles per hour tonight. At this hour, Avista reporting about 20 outages impacting about 2,000 customers. Those high winds combined with our warm temperatures and rain doing a number on local ski resorts. Mount Spokane today announcing that they're now pushing back their opening day, which was planned for this Friday. On that note, let's get outside right now to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy DeGoo braving the breezy conditions at our outdoor weather center tonight. Jeremy, we can hear that wind coming through in your microphone.
I'm even trying to block it. It is miserable out here. Let's talk it though. Weather impact alert in effect through tomorrow morning. 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and we just clocked a 53, and it is great. This is super nice out here. Wind sustained at almost 40 miles per hour. It is crazy windy outside and expected to stay that way through the night, through tomorrow morning. 7 a.m. is when those advisories and even wind warnings or high wind warnings expire. It's hard to focus. I think wind starts dying down here in the next couple of hours. By tomorrow morning, it'll be gusting around 30 miles per hour, a far cry from where we are now. A little bit of activity coming down up in the mountains, but believe it or not, it is all rain. We are just way too warm to get snow even up high. Wind continues to blow through tomorrow morning, dies down tomorrow afternoon. Another quick shot of moisture late Thursday, early Friday, and then we start drying out. We will be much calmer the next few days. This wind that's blowing through now is the last of it until about Monday. But once it settles, our temperatures are staying mild. 54 tomorrow, 51 Friday, 50 on Saturday.
All right, sounds good, Jeremy. We'll check back in with you later in the show tonight. Well, the recent rain and warm temperatures causing local rivers to swell. Nothing like what they're experiencing over on the west side tonight. But we sent KREM 2's Regan Gallo firsthand. We sent her out for a firsthand look, rather, at the weather's impact on water levels.
Yeah, Mark, I'm at Huntington Park, right next to the Spokane Falls. As you can see next to me, the river is flowing very steadily. Now, there's a few new raindrops in the air than from earlier this evening when I got here. And when that wind just picks up just right, I get misted right in the face. Now, earlier today, I visited Riverfront Park and talked to people who were out and about despite those rainy weather conditions. One mother told me that she wants the rain to go away. She wants to see snow and a white Christmas for her daughters. And another young gentleman said he's liking the warmer winter weather. Go ahead and take a listen.
I mean, I want to take the girls sledding, so it's kind of annoying because I want to do that. But I mean, like, such first world problems, like not having a white Christmas. Honestly, it's
hard once you get out. It's super cold, but then once you're out and running, it helps you so much. It helps you cool you down, and then eventually when you stop, you're like able to be a comfortable temperature in cold weather and just go for like a cool down walk or whatever.
Now, I also talked with officials with the Spokane River Keeper. They say the Spokane River is running higher than normal, but the levels are nowhere near what people are seeing on the west side of the state. They say their biggest concern right now at this time of year, it should be snowing rather than raining. And again, if you're taking time to go outside tonight, please just be extra cautious. As Jeremy was saying, we're still seeing those high winds throughout this evening. And also, speaking from experience, if you have those loose holiday decorations, we recommend you bring them inside for the evening. You don't want anything to break. My welcome sign and my garland is still on my porch on the ground from 2 nights ago. So anyways, stay safe out there this evening. Reporting at Spokane Falls, Regan Gallo, KREM 2 News.
It is a much more serious situation in western Washington where flooding is prompting evacuations. Governor Bob Ferguson declared a statewide emergency and requested an expedited emergency from the federal government as well. Ferguson also called up National Guard members to help. A majority of area rivers there have either reached or are at major flood stage. We'll have more on that situation in western Washington coming up in about 15 minutes tonight. Well, in other news tonight, the state average for a gallon of gas in Washington sits at just above $4 a gallon, but it was way less than that, less than half of that today at two gas stations in Spokane's Logan neighborhood. Hamilton Market and the mobile station across the street dropped prices this morning, and the cars quickly lined up. Hamilton was backed up today as word got out and drivers detoured for a discounted fill-up. The manager of the Hamilton Market told us he decided to drop the prices as a way to spread the holiday cheer.
It's for the community to pay back on the holiday season. So just for Christmas, before Christmas. But it's people enjoying it. They're amazed and everyone liking it.
When we stopped by earlier tonight, he told us he planned to keep the prices cheap until he ran out of gas. And now to our night beat with a quick look at the day's top stories. The former Shoshone County Sheriff is now facing a criminal charge for an October hit-and-run crash. The Idaho Attorney General's office charged Holly Lindsay with misdemeanor inattentive driving in late November. Court records show she hit a post at a gas station with her personal car. Lindsay has not yet appeared in court. She was served with a court summons just last week. She must appear now in front of a Shoshone County judge on December 29th, and she faces a maximum of 90 days in jail and a $300 fine. Lindsay resigned as sheriff immediately after the crash back on October 21st. The Spokane Valley Police Department arrested a man on accusations that he threatened a hotel employee with a knife. Deputies got a call about a man with a knife who allegedly threatened that employee while trying to check in at a Spokane Valley hotel. Deputies arrived on the scene but couldn't find the man. A few hours later, deputies got another call from that same hotel saying the man had returned, and due to his erratic behavior, the staff member locked herself in the office behind the counter. Deputies got to the scene, arrested the man, and booked him into the Spokane County Jail for misdemeanor charges of brandishing and trespassing. Due to the suspect's mental health concerns, police did not release his identity. Well, take a look at this on your screen right here. Just jaw-dropping footage of the moment a small plane slammed on top of a car on a busy highway in Florida as it tried to make an emergency landing. This all happened yesterday. The FAA says the pilot reported engine issues moments before attempting to land on the freeway and hitting that car. That car's driver was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. The pilot and the plane's passenger were not hurt. The FAA is now investigating the incident. And that'll do it for your Night Beat. For more information on any of these stories, just head to our website. That's KREM.com. All right, don't go to bed just yet. Washington's governor declared a statewide emergency today as an atmospheric river sits parked over the Northwest. The latest on the flooding and evacuations in western Washington still ahead tonight. But first, just 2 months after the release of the so-called South Hill rapist Kevin Coe, local lawmakers proposing a bill to make it more difficult for state agencies to release serial rapists. Details in just 90 seconds.